If you're seeing this reading today, it found you for a reason. It's been sunny all day, and now I'm sitting down to give you this collective message. And it feels like it's about to rain, but I do see this ray of light that's very low to the ground that is coming through. And it's so important that you know that the light is shining at the end of the tunnel. This message is for the people who have learned something lately that's just felt a little maddening. You found out some new information that has just left you in a state of despair. Not knowing what to do, not knowing how to handle it. Well, we're going to get you guidance today on your next steps, how you are being spiritually guided through this. We do have some Gemini energy coming through, some Scorpio energy coming through. So what I'm seeing is friends and gathering through this very dark time where you're navigating. I see you gathering with people, and that alone is helping to uplift your mood. You might not want to get out of bed right now. You might not have the will to live, but I promise you there's a change in the wind, and your community is meant to be leaned on right now. The first card on the bottom of the deck we have is cheerfulness. There's something on the horizon that is going to be worth the celebration, and I will dive into that to get you more clarity. Then we have this fortune on the other side of the card, or the deck. So these zodiac signs that are associated with the Wheel of Fortune is going to be Sagittarius, third house energy is coming through. Maybe this last full moon in Scorpio that we had on May 1st, maybe that was transiting your third house of community, connection. Let's see, what is on the horizon for you? Because there's something really good. Is this an influx of money, opportunity? Is this just being rich in community? This is interesting. So the sacral chakra is highlighted here. The sacral chakra is the region of creation, vitality, passion, and intimacy. Macaroot is definitely coming through right now. And testosterone. Maybe you're ovulating for the women watching this reading today. So this fortune that you're stepping into, you're no longer going to be experiencing creative blocks. And why, you might ask? Well, it's because of love. Love is the most powerful thing on earth. Love is the most high vibrational frequency that human beings, I would say soul beings, all of God's creation could experience. I mean, you've seen those experiments where one person will speak love to a plant that's encased in glass, and then they'll speak hate to that plant encased in glass, and the one that experiences love thrives and grows and becomes luscious and even sprouts flowers, and the one that is given hate, that is the plant that dies, grows mold. Love is the highest frequency, and that's the energy that is floating around you, but also this blessing that's coming to you. So you could very well be gifted with a new suitor, because for some of you, you have felt like you haven't had any love, you haven't had a solid relationship, and because of that, you haven't been inspired. I mean, when people are in love or experience love and intimacy and connection with a soul being, that inspires them. They get new ideas. They find the luster for life. They find joy and the will to live. I feel like I am tapping into a collective of people who are in that despair, are in the melancholy, the sorrow, the darkness, the shadow. Just hold on. You are literally on the brink of change. Change is all around you. Just hold on. There's something about a calico cat and also iridescence, seeing rainbows or water, reflection. There's something iridescent about you and your aura, or there's something literally sparkling rainbow around you. What I also get with this message is that it is time for you to get laid. It is time for you to have an intimate connection with another person, and trust me, your spirit guides know it, and they are pushing that forward for you. I do want to give you some more insight on this Two of Cups. The Two of Cups shows up when there is a connection between two people. It's a very spiritual bond. They share a lot of deep intimacy with one another. They share mutual respect, shared values. It's serenity, it's peace. It's a deep breath. It's a sigh of relief. I'm going to dive into that, but first I am being guided to share something with you about your thoughts, about your subconscious. It's so imperative that you right now listen to affirmations on a daily basis, hourly basis for some of you. Though listening to positive reinforcement will feed your subconscious mind more than any conversation could, more than any venting session could. Sometimes people don't know exactly what to say to you. Sometimes people just want to provide you a safe space to vent. They might not have all of those answers, but you need positive reinforcement, and listening to affirmations on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, it can help redirect your entire energy, your entire aura, your frequency. I bring this up because on the bottom of the deck, both sides, we had the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. You're being blessed with clarity moving forward. This is, I am choosing to move my thoughts in a different direction. Where you once didn't have answers, or maybe where you once overthought the answers, that's changing completely. This fortune that you're going to experience extremely soon, that's a part of it. A clear mindset. That's something that we have. For those of us who live in progressive countries where we don't have to worry about where our next meal is coming from, where we will sleep at night, where we experience safety, to have a clear mind is a blessing. And that's something to really keep in mind. Count your blessings. Someone, somewhere else, on this earth would kill to have the problems that you have, the struggle that you have. Your struggles are someone else's wish. Sit with that. That's another perspective there for you. I'm hearing again, the creative blocks are lifting. What is this Two of Cups energy? When you least expect it, that's what I'm hearing, when you least expect it. Remember, I said there was a change coming. This card literally says change. Two of Pentacles in reverse. I did just look at the timer at 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, new beginnings. What is this Two of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit? Thank you for being here with me today. I'm excited that I get to channel this message for you and help you along your spiritual journey. So we have the Five of Swords, defeat. This is a self-induced defeat. This is self-sabotage. So where we once were picking up the sword to fight in defense, we're changing that. When you let your sword down, when you stop thinking that everyone is out to get you, when you stop feeling like you have lost before you won, when you stop self-sabotaging, when you stop projecting, that's when this energy comes to you. You're definitely in this very... Things in your world are shifting completely. And I really love this for you. In the next coming weeks, you're going to wake up and get out of bed feeling like a brand new person. You will not resonate with the energy that you were once emitting, putting off, showcasing to the world. You're not going to resonate with that version of yourself. Everything in your life is changing right now for the better. On the bottom of the deck, we have completion. We have the Four of Wands. This is like worth... So we're circling back now to this cheerfulness, this celebration. Both of these cards were actually on the bottom of the deck, which really does pair them together. There's work to be done, but let's reframe our mindset and instead of complaining about the work to be done, let's say, oh, we get to do this. We get to better ourselves. Because to be honest, when you face your shadow, that is truly benefiting your life, but it's really benefiting everyone else's around you. Your friends benefit from that. Your family benefits from that. Your children benefit from that. So once you get out of your own way and work on changing this negative mindset, the feeling of defeat, the feeling of not being good enough, the feeling of criticism, all of that is falling to the wayside. That is how you're being guided to shift and change. And again, the affirmations will really help rewire your subconscious in such a powerful way. I remember when I had probably my second or third spiritual awakening, I was in college and I was dating this really karmic partner, but through that relationship, I met a light worker, and that light worker really introduced me to and inspired me to listen to affirmations. I mean, to be honest, they were just doing it all the time, and it just became a habit for me in my life. And I would go to sleep listening to them. I'd wake up and get ready listening to them, and I'd listen to them once throughout the day. And I did that for about a year and a half. It definitely was like I was putting in work. I was putting in the hours to really reframe my mindset, to switch. Whereas once I was living in the defeat of how is any of this going to happen? I will never have those things that other people have. I feel stuck. I'm not an artist. All those things that you say to self-sabotage your experience on earth, I was doing all of that. And I know that you're doing it too, because it's showing up here and you're showing up here, and I've been through that, and I get to help you now. It changed for me, but I had to put in the work. I had to do the shadow work. I am affirmations is what I would listen to, but now whenever I'm feeling like I need that extra boost of powerful, positive reinforcement, I'll just listen to whatever affirmations I need at the time. Career affirmations, self-love affirmations, family affirmations, friend affirmations, literally anything. I love that we live in a time where we have access to so much out there. So many light workers walk this earth with us that put in the time, like I'm not making these affirmational videos. I'm not making these subliminal frequency videos. Other light workers are. And that's a beautiful thing. Very thankful for that. So the meat and potatoes of this reading today is that the despair, we are kicking her, punching her out of the group chat. She's no longer welcome. We are stepping into a different timeline, a different frequency. There's a change in the wind. And you can have faith and trust that this cheerfulness, this fortune energy, this joyfulness, that is your destiny. And remember, you're being guided to be around community, be around people who uplift you, who love you, who support you, who you trust. Those people are going to give you insight, answers, love, support, and high frequency. One of my favorite things that I learned in the Christian church is where two or more are gathered in his name, ... Things unfold. The portal is open. That's how energy works. It's such a beautiful thing to experience. So go be around your people. And Capricorn, the devil card here. This is no longer you. You are no longer tied down to the dark shadow of yourself. We can kiss this energy goodbye. And I bet you anything around May 1st, that is when a lot of the shadow was highlighted in you. For me, it was definitely highlighted. I forget what house it transited for me. No, I don't. It transited the 9th house for me. This is about expansion, fortune, optimism, adventure, philosophy, insight, but really how I'm personally expanding and transforming. And there's some things that I needed to get in order, like my routine, my schedule. I was away from home for about a month, and I really enjoyed that. I visited California, my second home, and it was definitely an experience of It was actually a really hermited energy for me, very internal. But yeah, it kind of got me out of my routine. So this Scorpio full moon was kind of like, okay, sit down. You're getting audited. This is what still needs to be done. So I'm sure you can relate to that feeling and that energy that came through. And I want you to know it's not too late to still do some full moon work. If you are ready to be done with the self-sabotage, with the victim mindset, with the despair and melancholy, all you have to do is speak it and say it is so. I no longer resonate with this energy. Spirit, get that darkness away from me. Maybe you write it down. Maybe you burn it. Maybe you flush it down the toilet. Just one piece of paper, rip it up. I love that the sun, again, at the end of this reading is peeking through very beautifully to wrap it all together, that the change is coming, the light is shining at the end of the tunnel, and you can have faith in that. Thank you for being here with me today. I appreciate your energy exchange. Make sure you like and comment and share with somebody that you think could use the message. I pray that you receive today blessings and miracles from the universe. I am sending you my love on this winding journey. You're going to get through it. You're going to enter this new era, brand new. Trust and believe it. I believe it for you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.